Hello everyone. Today we are going to do the specimen paper 2025 paper 2 calculator is allowed. The time is 2 hours, marks are 100. Formula sheet will be given. Question number 1, 4 divided by 0.0025. Take your calculator, find your answer. Okay, calculator. 4 divided by square root 0.0025. 80 is the answer, you can see. So write down 80 here. The second question, 40% of 350, 40 upon 100 multiply by 530, sorry. 40 upon 100 multiply by 530. Okay. That is 40 times 530 and then divided by 100. So answer is 212. Okay. The next question is, this is part of a bus timetable from New York to relate. Okay, so all the timings are given, Baltimore, New York, and everywhere. Work out the journey time from New York to Petersburg. Give your answer in hours and in minutes. Okay, so whenever we check that your New York timings are 9:50 and your Petersburg time is 19:40. So obviously you will minus 19:40 minus 9:15. Okay, so whenever you do 19:40 minus 9:15, then it will be how many minutes? 5, and then it is 1 and 3 2, and then 10. So it means that 10 hours and 25, sorry, 25. So it's 3. All right, 10 hours and 25 minutes. The next question is, Arjun arrives the bus station in Washington at 1:36. Work out how long he has to wait for the 9:15 bus from New York to arrive. Give your answer in minutes. All right. So it means 1:36 p.m. he arrives at the bus station in Washington. And whenever we look at the timings for Washington timings are like 15:20. Okay. So when he reached 15:20 means 3:20, 15:20. Okay, 15:20 means 3:20. If you take it into 12 hours time, either you take 12 hours time or both of the timings in 24 hours time. As it is given 1:36 p.m., so it's your choice. Okay, so 15:20 means 3:20. Okay, so 3:20, and he has to wait for how much time? We'll have to see. So 3:20 minus 1:36 p.m. So both are in p.m. So whenever we do 3:20 minus 1:36 p.m., 3:20 minus 1:36 p.m., if we borrow 1 hour, it means that 6 and 2 will become 80. Okay, it means that 80 and 36 we are going to subtract. So it is becoming 80. 80 and 36, that is 4 and 3 and 7 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, and then 13, 1 and 2, it's becoming 2. So that will become 144. All right. So he has to wait 1 hour 44 minutes. Okay. So what do? You just write down 320 minus 136, which is equals to 1 hour and 44 minutes. So here in this question, he reaches at 1:36, and the bus has to leave at 15:20. So he has to wait 1 hour 44 minutes to catch the bus for New York, right? Now we have to give our answer in minutes only. In minutes means 1 hour, and 44 minutes is already. So 1 hour we are going to change. 1 hour means 60 minutes. So it means that 60 plus 44. And 60 plus 44, 60 plus 40 is 100. So that will be 104 minutes. All right. The next question, question number 4, is your everyday maths question. Pens cost 53 cents each. Work out the maximum number of pen Mariam can buy with $15. Okay, so it's given, we can do by the ratio method even. So one pen cost is $0.53. All right, because with $15 we'll have to take the calculations. So $15, how many number of pens? So pens can she buy? So that will be $15 and X pen we can do. All right, do cross multiplication. So that will become 0.53 times x into 0.53 is equals to 15 into 1, which is equals to 15. So the number of the pens will be equals to 15 upon 0.53. So we do 15 upon 0.53, right? 15 upon 0.53, that is becoming 28.3. okay, so 28.3 is the answer coming, is equals to 28.3. So obviously the number of pens cannot be in decimal, so we write down 28 pens. All right, work out the change she receives in cents. All right, so here in this question, so accurate working we'll do. So she's going to buy 28 pence. So what will be the cost of 28 pence? So 28 pence cost, when each pen cost is $0.53, and 28 will be 28 times 0.53, because one pen cost is 0.53. So 28 times 0.53. okay. It's becoming 14.84. okay, so $14.84 will be the cost of 28 pence, but she spent $15, so she must be getting some change, which is a question. So change will be equals to 15 minus 14.48. 15 minus 14.48. So that is 15 minus 14.48, which is becoming 0.52. Sorry, 14.84. So that is $0.16. Okay, $0.16. They're asking you to write in cents, so it will be 16 cents change. Okay, now question number 5. The table shows how a class of 30 children travel to school. The information will be given. Complete the table. Walk, car and bus is given. 18 is the number of children. 3 and in 9. Pie chart angle, we know that whenever we have to find out the angle upon 360, the angle upon the total, multiply by 360 degree. All right, we'll have to find out the total first. 18, 3 and 9 we are going to add. 18, 3 and 9. 18 plus 3 plus 9 is equals to 30. It means that the 30 are the total number of children, so that is equals to 30. So we are finding out the angle for each and every travel to school. Okay, so that is 18 upon 30, and then angle find out multiply by 360 degree. 3 upon 30 multiply by 360. Okay, then 9 upon 30 multiply by 360. We know that 3 times 360 and 30 you can divide it and then multiply by the number. Okay, so that is much easier. 360 divided by 30 is only 12 numbers. So in every number you are just multiplying it by 12. Okay, by 12. 18 times 12, 3 times 12, 30 times 9 times 12. So 18 times 12 is 18 times 12 is 216 degrees, which is the reflex angle, more than 180 degree. So 216. Okay, so 3 times 12 is 36, and after that 9 times 12 it is 108. Okay, so these are the angles we have found. Complete the table, we have done it. Draw a pie chart to show this information. Alright, so for walk we have to make 216 degree. Okay, so from here we can make, we know that I'm not taking the protector, please take the protector like this and like this, and then find out it is 180 degree, then 180, 190, 200, 216 degrees approximately here. Please, you don't do it. Take your protector and then make the angle. So this is 216 degree, which was for walk. Label it always in your diagram. If they're asking you the percentage, then label the percentage also. So 36 degree is your car. 36 degree is your car. And the last one is 108 degree is the bus. Okay, do it. Measure it accurately with the help of the protector. Okay, the next question is, okay, mensuration question. We can see a cuboid, length into width is 8 and 4 and the height is 6.5. They're just asking you to find out the volume of the cuboid, base area multiplied by height, or volume is equals to length into width into height, which is 6.5 and 4 and 8. Okay, 4 8s are 32, 6.5 times 32. Okay, 6.5 times 32, which is 208. So let's write down 208 centimeter volume. It is centimeter cubes, cubic centimeter it is. The next part is, okay, the next question 7. Alex buys a shirt at a price 14.75. Pedro buys a shirt at price 21.99. The exchange rate is given, which is $1 is 0.73, that is pounds. Calculate how much more Pedro pays the Alex. Give your answer in dollars and cents correct to the nearest. So nearest cents. So first of all, we just copy down what is the exchange rate given in the question. So it is given $1 is equals to 0.73 pounds. Okay, so you have already this is in pounds 14.75. You need to change because they ask you in dollars in the last, so we are going to change it. Okay, so Pedro buys a shirt at a price $21.99. So the price of the shirt is $21.99. Okay, so $21.99 is equals to 21.99 times 0.73. That will be in pounds. 21.99 times 0.73. 21.99 into 0.73. It's coming 16.0527. 16.0527. It's in pounds. So the difference between them is 16.057 and 14.75 pounds. Just find out the difference, because they're asking you how much more. Okay, so 16.0527 minus 14.75 minus now this answer minus 14.75. Okay, that is coming 1.3027. 1.3027 pounds. Okay, this is the difference coming. Now they're asking you to find in dollars the difference in dollars. Again, you do the same thing, write down the exchange rate. $1 is equals to 0.73 pounds. So X dollar, $1. So X dollar will be equals to, uh, that will be equals to 1.3027. That is also in pounds. Cross multiply, get your answer. Whenever you do cross multiply, it will become 1.3027. 1.3027 divided by 0.73. 1.3027 1.3027 divided by 0.73. That is becoming 1.78. 1.78. So okay, so give your answer in dollars and cents, correct to the nearest cent. So that will be $1.78. Your cents are 0.78. Okay, the next question, question number 8. The diagram shows a hexagon. Write an equation to solve the value for x. First of all, we need to find out how many sides does this polygon have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It means it's a hexagon. Hexagon has 6 sides. Quickly find out how much is the total angle of the hexagon. Always we have. So it's a hexagon, means 6 sides. The total number of angles, interior angles in a polygon is n minus 2 into 180 degree. Like in a triangle, we have only 180 degree. So that is 6 minus 2 into 180 degree. That is 4 times 180 degree. 4 times 180 degree. 4 times 180, which is 720. So you just write down 720. Write down all of the measurements, angles inside, and write down 720 degrees. So we are having 2x plus 120 plus 100 plus 144 plus x minus 30 plus 152 is equals to 720. Add all of the numbers and find your answer. Now x, how many x we have? 2x and x will become 3x. And add all of the numbers, add and subtract all the numbers. 120, 100, 144, 152 and minus 30. So 120, 100 and 44. Okay. 100, 120, 144, 152 and 30 minus. Plus 152. 3x plus. Okay. We are having 120 and 100 is 220. 144 and then 152 and then minus 30 equals to 720. Okay, so we'll find out the all the addition of these numbers and then subtract from 720. in this question. Okay, so we are using the calculator here. So this is 220 plus 144 plus 152 minus 30. It's becoming 486. 486 equals to 720. Now we are having 720 minus 486. So 3x is equals to 720 minus 486. 720 minus 486. 720 minus 486. That is coming 234. 234. Now 234 is dividing by 3 to get the number. 234 will divide by 3 and then you will get the value for x. 234 divided by 234 so you are getting 78 is the value for x. Okay, now the next number. The next question is easy, very easy. 3.56 is a decimal number. 5 196 square root. Okay, so this is 14 square root of 196 equals to 14. 8 square root 7 and 12 are the numbers given. A multiple of 3, obviously 12 is the multiple of 3. A cube number, 2 cube is 8. So 8 is a cube number. A prime number, 5. And then irrational number is square root 7. Okay, a number which cannot come out as the whole number from the square root sign, irrational number. Now question number 10, a probability question. Anna has a bag containing 10 beads. There are 4 red beads and the rest are blue. Amna takes 2 beads from the bag at random without replacement. So this is main thing, it's without replacement, and some of the values are given in the tree diagram that also shows you that it is without this replacement, because 10 is the denominator in the first bead and 9 is the denominator in the second bead. So here the red are 4 and the 6 will be 6 over 10. That will be blue. Then 3 over 9 and here 6 over 9. 3 and 6, the total will be 9. And if from here blue, from blue beads the branch is going on, so we'll make one number less in blue beads. All right. So that will be 5 over 9 and that remains the same, 4 over 9. Okay. Now the next part, calculate the probability that the Anna takes the 2 red beads. 2 red beads means probability of red and red. Okay, so whenever we see in the diagram the probability of red, so we have this one, 4 over 10 into 3 over 9. Okay, it's not 2 times, so just do it once. So probability of red is equals to 4 over 10, this one, times 3 over 9, because it is red. 4 over 10 times 3 over 9. 3 over 9, we know that it is 1 over 3. And you can cancel the numbers also. So 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. So 2 1s are 2 upon 15 is your answer. 15, 2 over 15. Or if you just multiply without cancellation, so it will become 4 3s are 12, 12 over 90. Both are acceptable. Now question number 11. In question number 11, Maya builds a patio in her garden in the shape of a cylinder with a radius 2 meters and the height is 0.08 meters. Our patio is made from concrete. The density is given 2500 kg per meter cube. Calculate the mass of the concrete used to build the patio. You know that density is mass upon volume. Okay, so density is mass upon volume and we have to find out the mass. So mass will be equals to density multiplied by volume. Density is already given 2500. Okay, So but the volume is, it's a shape is a cylinder, and cylinder volume is pi r square h. So pi r, the radius is given in the question, which is 2, and the height is 0.08. They both are in meters. Alright, so this is pi times 2 into 0.08. Pi times 2 into 0.08. You can use the pi value from the calculator. So shift and then pi times 2 times 0.08, which is 0.5026. Okay, and we are going to multiply by 0.5026. Multiply by 2500. That's the thing you have to do. Multiply by 2500, this thing, and then it becomes sorry, it was r square, pi r square h, 2513.27, 2513.27, 2513.27. That is in kg. Okay, this number we are going to find out by pi r square h. Okay, zero 0.1005. Okay, so the next question is Maya wants to put tiles on the surface of her patio as shown in the diagram. Each tile is a sector with arc 75 centimeter. Explain why the tiles do not fit exactly on the surface of the patio. Okay, fine. If the number will be coming in the decimals, so obviously it won't, because decimal number do not fit exactly in the pattern. So there will be some space left. So here we can find out by finding out the arc length. Okay. For the whole circle, we will take 2 pi r, and when we divide by 75 to get the number of tiles. Okay. So circumference, we take the whole thing, 2 pi r, which is 2 into pi, and we know the radius is 2. That would be equals to 4 pi. Okay. So we can keep the number as 4 pi also, and we'll find out the answer in the last. So arc length of each tile will be equals to, it's given in the question, it is 75. So that is 75. So we can find out the number of tiles will be equals to 4 pi divided by 75. Okay, 4 pi divided by 75. 4 divided by 75. It's coming 0.16755. Okay, 0.16755. 0.16755. And you know that it was in meters, and that is in centimeters. So we need to multiply by 100 to get the number. So that will be equals to 16.75. Or you can do the same thing, like here you can write down a 0.75 if you don't want. Just write down here to make in the same unit 0.75 meters, 0.75. Then also you will get the same answer. Okay. That is 0.75. That is 16.755. Okay. 16.755. 16 point can write down approximately equals to 16.76. Now in the explanation, explain why the tiles do not fit exactly on the surface of the patio. You can write down that as like 16.76 means 16.8 is a decimal number. 16.8 is a decimal number, and which do not fit exactly. Tiles do not fit in the pattern. Okay, so some space will left. You can also write down. Okay, question number 12, inequality question. Question number 12, this is 3x is less than equal minus 6 is less than 6. You can divide with minus 6 over 3 and 6 over 3. That will become minus 2 is less than equals to x is less than 2. When you check a number line, that 0, 1 and 2 and minus 1, minus 2, it is a minus 2 equals and up till here. This is your number line, and these integers are coming. Integers you cannot write down any decimal number. So you write down minus 2, minus 1, 0 and 1. You cannot write 2 because it doesn't have the equal sign with it. Okay. Now question number 13. Speed time graph is given here, and it's for 10 seconds. Speed is on y-axis, time is on x-axis. Draw the tangent, estimate the gradient at t is equals to 2. T is equals to 2 is here, and now we are going to draw a straight line and draw the tangent here. So just take two coordinates, like it is 2 and 2.2, and we can see it is 3, 3.2, 3.4, 4 and 3.4. Take the coordinates 2 and 2.2, 4 and 3.4. The gradient formula is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. 4 minus 2. 3.4 minus 2.2 upon 2. Alright. Okay, calculator. 3.4 minus 2.2, then 4 minus 2. Then your answer is 0.6. 0.6. Okay. Acha, write down the gradient of the curve present in the term of the car's motion for the first 10 seconds of its journey. So we can see it's like this. It's towards increasing speed. Okay, whenever we see the tangent, it's in this increasing the of the speed line. So we can write down the gradient of the curve. Gradient of the curve shows speed of the car is increasing. Speed of the car is increasing. And you can also add for the first 10 seconds speed of the car or of the journey. Okay? For the first 10 seconds of the journey. However, just the speed of the car is showing that it's increasing. Okay. Now, question number 14. In question number 14, the table shows the distance traveled by 80 people to the shopping mall. Whenever we add 35, 20, 14 and 11, it will be 80. Alright, so estimate the mean distance traveled. Mean of the data is sum of fx divided by sum of f. As we know that it's a group data, so for that thing, for value of x, we'll find out the midpoint. So midpoint for 0 to 5 is 2.5, and 5 to 10 it is 7.5, 10 to 20, obviously 15, and 20 to 50, it's 35. Fx also, like here you can multiply f into x. You can make a table also and write down there, or if you want to do the calculations, you can do the calculations. I'm making the table and finding out the values. Like 35 into 2.5 is the first one. 35 into 2.5 is 87.5. Okay, so sum of fx is 87.5. The next one is 7.5 into 20. So 7.5 into 20 is equals to 150. So write down 150 here. 15 into 14, 15 into 14, it's 210. 35 into 11, 35 into 11 is 385. 385. Add all of the numbers. That is 87.5 plus 150 plus 210 plus 385, and then sum of f. We know that it's the number of the total number of the people, which is equals to 100, and it's only 80. Okay, so add all of them. 87.5, 150, 210, and 385. Okay, 87.5 plus 150 plus 210 plus 385 is 832.5. Is 832.5 divided by 80. Divide by 80. So it is 10.406. 10.406, which is 10 is approximately equals to 10.41. 10.41. Now question number 15. In question number 15, okay, this is transformation question. Transformation A onto B. Obviously A onto B, you can see it's a rotation, because we don't have the parallel lines. Whenever you'll have the corresponding points, you will join together, and then you will have a parallel line like this. They're not parallel, so it's a rotation is going on. Otherwise you will have a translation or a reflection. A reflection and translation, you will have the image on the same shape, or the sides are also going in the same direction, but in reflection the diagrams flip. Okay, now joining them and making the perpendicular bisector of each line. The intersecting point of the perpendicular bisectors will be the center of rotation. Okay, now join it. As you know that the gradient is -1. Okay, at every point it's intersecting. Now I'm going to make the perpendicular bisector. It's very easy here. You can open your compass to more than half radius and draw an arc on both ends, and then draw perpendicular bisector. So this is the perpendicular bisector. Okay, you will have this. Okay, now the second one. Join the corresponding points of the any one of it. Okay, now this is here it will be the center, because 2.5, and then 2.5. All right, drawing the perpendicular bisector of this one. So both perpendicular bisectors are meeting at 2,1. Okay, so what do? You just realize that in rotation, when you draw the lines, the corresponding points and then making a perpendicular bisector. Then what happened, wherever the intersecting points of the perpendicular bisectors they are meeting, then it will be a center of rotation. So rotation, and it is clockwise because you can see the rotation is like this. Now angle and center. For angle you can join like your the point, the object to the center to the image. You can see for every point as well. Okay, so this is making 90 degree and clockwise. So 90 degree clockwise, and the center is 2 1. Okay, now the next question, we are going to sketch the graph for y is equals to x minus 3, as it is a linear equation. Your gradient is 1 and 3 is minus 3 is the y-intercept. You can take few points if you want, like minus 3 and some numbers, just take it on x and y axis, or you can take the x-intercept or the y-intercept. For y-intercept, we know that c is equals to minus 3. It means one of the coordinate is 0 comma minus 3. And if I'm going to take the x-intercept, then it will be 0 is equals to x comma 0 we put, x minus 3, then x is equals to 3. So it means 3 comma 0. So just take 1 2 3 comma 0 is there, 1 2 3 minus 3 is there. So you just join these 2 points and that will be the sketch straight line. So that is y is equals to x minus 3. The next one, y is equals to 1 upon x, is a reciprocal function with positive. So you know, everyone knows that it is like this. Or you, if you want to make a very perfect, then you take few coordinates like we took in the upper one and then find your answer. It's a reciprocal function. Now the next question. Question number 17. An insect population decreases at a rate of 12% per year, which is the rate. The insect population increase on 1st January is in 2022 is 3.7 million. Calculate the number of complete years. Like if you are getting any answer in the decimals, then you'll have to round it off. Like you'll not round it off if it is coming like 2.2 when you write down 2 complete years. We'll take for the insect population to the first fall below 1 million. So 3.7 million means 3.7 million means 3.7 into 10 to the power 6. Okay, so here calculate the number of complete years. All right, so it's gradual, it's decreasing at the rate of 12% per year. So exponential decay is there. Okay, so you will take the same formula like the compound interest, amount is equals to p times 1 minus r over 100. It will be because it's exponential decay. So that is 1 into 10 to the power 6 is equals to 3.7 into 10 to the power 6, and the rate is 12. 1 minus 12 over 100 to the power t. Okay, like amount is equals to p times 1 minus r over 100. So it was like 3.7 million was the population in 2022. All right, so they're asking how much time and how many years it will take. So just cancel 10 to the power 6 and 10 to the power 6. You can see that 1 is equals to 3.7 and 1 minus 12 upon 100. That will be 100 minus 12 over, that is 88. We know 88, that is 88%. 1 is equals to 3.7 7 into 0.88, because it is 88 over 100. Okay, because you take LCM, to the power t. 1 upon 3.7 is equals to 0.88 to the power t. Okay, so 1 upon 3.7, what is 1 upon 3.7? 1 upon 3.7, which is 0.27. Okay, so we are going to take 0.27 is equals to 0.88 power st. Achha, it's up to you whether you just take numbers like power 1, how much it will be, 8.88 power 1.88 power 2, or you can take log. It's very easy, it's not difficult. You can take log and you can find your answer. If you apply log here, then log of 0.27, either you trial and error method, or you can do like this, t log of 0.88. So t will be equals to log of 0.27 divided by log of 0.88. Log of 0.27 upon 0.28. Okay, log of 0.27 upon log of 0.88. Log of 0.88. 10.242, 10.2. It's coming 10.2. T is equals to 10.242. Yes. Okay. Now we are going to find out the number of complete years. So it's more than 10 years. Even in 10 years, it won't be like this type of 12% decrease. So it will take 11 years. Okay. Or you can recheck also by putting some values. You know that at t is equals to 10, how much it is. At t is equals to 11, how much it is. Okay. For example, if I'm going to take t is equals to 10. Okay. So 0.88 to the power 10 we have to do. 0.88 to the power 10. It's coming 0.2785. 0.2785. Okay. It's 0.2785. And at t is equals to 11, 0.88 to the power 11. 0.88 to the power 11. It's coming 0.245. 0.245. Because of the decreasing sequence, we can see that it is at t is equals to 11, it's 0.245, and at t is equals to 10, it's more, it's 0.278, it's more than 0.27, it's more than that, the value is more than that. So we cannot take t is equals to 10, we'll take t is equals to 11. All right. Now the question number 18. In question number 18, y is inversely proportional to the cube root of x. Given that y is equals to 2.5 and x is equals to 8, find y when x is equals to 64. Okay, y is inversely proportional to the cube root of x. So y is equals to k upon cube root of x. We always do like that. Then substitute the value that x is equals to 64 and x equals to 8, and we know that the cube root of 8 is 2 and y is equals to 2.5. Okay, so 2.5 is equals to k over 2, and then k will be equals to 2 times 2.5, which is equals to 5. The double of 2.5 is equals to 5. Now the next one is y is equals to k over, it means 5 over of cube root of x. Now we are, after finding out the value of the k value, we can find out the value of y when x equals to 64. So y is equals to 5 upon cube root of 64, and we know that the cube root of 64 is 4. So y is equals to 5 over 4, or we can write down 1 whole 1 over 4. So the answer is either you can write down 5 over 4, or it's also equals to 1 whole 1 over 4. The next question is trigonometry question. Question number 19. In question number 19, ABCD is a quadrilateral four-sided diagram wherever AB is equals to 500 meter and BC is 650 meter, DA is 350, everything is labeled. Calculate the DAB is 135, BDC is 52, calculate the DB. So where is DB? D to B is the center line which is already in the dotted line. Okay, so this one. Alright, so here we are going to find out the value of dB. So you can see the first triangle which is at the top has more values, two sides and included angle is there. That is the requirement. If non-included angle will be there, then we use the cosine rule. Sine rule, sine rule. In cosine rule, included angle must be there. So cosine rule is a square whenever two sides and an included angle is given, so you can use the cosine rule. A square is equals to b square plus c square minus 2bc cos of a. Look at the diagram. It means 5, your BD side or your DB side square is equals to 500 square plus 350 square. You will take these values. And okay, so we can use 500 and 350, and angle will be taking 135, which is the included angle. 350 square minus 2 times 500 and 350 cos of 135, and then afterwards we'll take the square root of these values. So BD or DB square, D to B square is equals to, find out the take your calculator and it. All right, now 500 square plus 350 square minus 2 times 500 and 350 cos of 135, cos of 135, and close the bracket. The answer is coming 619987, 619987.373. 619987.373. All right, just take out the square root of that. 787.39 means 787.4. Take the square root. $787.4. Okay, calculate the obtuse angle BCD. BCD obtuse angle. This one. We have already found 787.4. Now in this triangle we have two sides and one non-included angle. Obviously we use the sine rule. Okay, so here A over sine A is equals to B over sine B is equals to C over sine C. So write down sine C upon 787.4. Look at the diagram. Sine 100, sine 500 and sine 52 degrees is upon, opposite to this angle is 650, the length of the side. Do cross multiplication. 650 sine C is equals to 787.4 0.4 sine 52 degrees. Okay, now sine C is equals to 787.4 sine 52, and sine C is equals to 787.4 sine 52 upon 650. C is sine inverse of 787.4 sine 52 upon 650. Calculate it. Alright, so we are going to find out the value. Shift sine inverse and then numerator denominator. 787.4 sine 52 and then come down 650. Okay, and then go up, bracket close. This is 72.665 means 72.6667, 72.67 or 72.7, corrected to one decimal place. 72.7. They're asking you to find out the obtuse angle. As we know that sine theta is equals to sine of 180 minus theta. Okay, and on acute and obtuse angle, the sine value is positive. Okay, so simply we do, because we are more interested to find out the obtuse angle. So what do? We'll just find out your angle BCD is equals to 180 minus 72.7. 180 minus 72.7. 180 minus 72.7, and the angle is 107.3 degrees. 107.33 degrees obtuse, and obviously this is acute angle. Acha, now come to question number 20. In question number 20, Shanti travels 12 kilometers from home to school. She travels at an average speed of x kilometers per hour. Speed is x and the distance is 12. Write down an expression in terms of x for the time taken in minutes for Shanti to travel from home to school. We know that time is equals to distance upon speed. Distance is 12 and the speed is x, and they're asking us to find out in minutes. As we know that the speed is in kilometers per hour, if we have to find out in minutes, 12 will multiply by 60, and 12 times 6 is 72, then it will become 72 over x. Okay, now the next part for the same question, 20 part B. Felix travels 12 kilometers from home to school. He travels at an average speed that is 12 kilometers slower than Shanti's average speed. So if Shanti's speed is x, then Felix's speed will be it will be x minus 20, because it's 20 kilometers per hour slower. All right, now it is given in the write down an expression in terms of x for the time taken in minutes for the Felix to travel from home to school. Obviously the time is equals to distance upon speed. You can write down the direct answer as well. So that is 12 upon x minus 20 for Felix, and you will multiply by 60, and then it will become 720 divided by x minus. All right, so in part C, Felix takes 15 minutes longer. Okay, Felix is taking 15 minutes longer to travel because his speed was less from home to school than Shanti. Shanti reaches early 50 minutes. So use your answer from part A and part B to form an equation. So it means that their difference between their timings is 15 minutes. One is coming 15 minutes later than Shanti, the Felix is. So the difference between there. So who is taking more time? Felix is taking more time. More time minus the less time is equals to the 15 minutes. All right. So you can write down 720 upon x minus 20. The difference between their timings is 720 divided by x is equals to 15 minutes. 720 and take LCM. That will become x into x minus 20 is equals to 15 space, okay, times x and minus 720 into x minus 20, okay, 720x minus 720 x, same number, and then we can cancel it also, plus 720 into 20. 720 into 20 is becoming 14,400, okay, 14,400 upon x square minus 20, x is equals to 15. So we can cancel it. It will become only 14,400 is equals to 15x square. 15 times 2 is 330, and it will become 300 minus 300. I just multiplied these two together, okay, 300x. Now make an equation, 15x square minus 300x minus 14,400 is equals to 0. So how much we have to make? X square minus 20, x minus 960. It means we divide by 15 to every number, then we'll get 1 with x square, okay. X, it will cancel. 15 upon 15 is 1 x square. 15 times 2 is 30, 20, and 14,400 14,400 divided by 15. 14,400 divided by 15. It is 916, which we want. It's minus 960 x equals to 0. So that's the same thing. So we have proved, okay. Alright, it's part D. A is 1, B is minus 20, C is minus 960. X equals to minus B plus minus B square minus 4AC upon 2A. Minus minus 20 plus minus 20 square minus 4, 1 minus 960 upon 2, 1. 20 plus minus that is 400. Just calculate it with a calculator. That is minus 20 square is like 400. 20 square minus 4 into minus 960 is becoming 4240. Twenty plus square root 4240 divided by 2, and 20 minus square root 4240 divided by 2. 20 plus square root 4240 divided by 2, which is coming 42.56. Minus that is minus 22.56. Okay, calculate the Felix takes to travel from home to school. Give your answer in minutes and seconds. Okay, so we know that its time was 720 over x minus 20. So we'll take the positive number, which is 42.56. 720 divided by 42.56 minus 20. So that is 720 divided by 22.56. So here 720 divided by 22.56, it's 31.9. 31.9 is your answer. 31 minutes. Okay, 31 minutes, and 0.9 means 0.9 times 60. It's 54. 9 6 if we do, it's 54. Okay, if you take one more decimal place, maybe it's 55 seconds. Okay, now the question number 21. We have a graph of x cube upon 3 minus 2x plus 5, correct to one decimal place. So here find out the values at minus 3 is and minus positive 3. X cube upon 3 minus 2x plus 5. Take the value for minus 3 and for positive 3 with the help of the calculator, or you can make the table also, but you just want one or two values, so it's enough to just substitute the value. That's easier here. Okay, so here calculator. Okay, all right, now we have to find out at minus 3 cube. Minus 3 cube upon 3 minus 2x minus 3 and then plus 5. So we are getting a number 2. Now we have to find out at 3. To place, just cancel this sign there because the equation is the same. It's 8. Draw the curve on it and then we have to find out the line. Okay, so draw the take the coordinates and draw it. Okay, minus 3 and positive 2. This is minus 3 and positive 2. Minus 2.5 and 4.8. Minus 2.5 and 4 and then 5, just one block below. That is 4.8. Then minus 2 and 6.3. Minus 2 and 6.2, 6.3. Then we have minus 1 is 6.7. Minus 1 and 6.24, 6 and 7. Now 0 and 5 only. 0 and 5 only. Then we have 1 and 3.3, 1 and 3.2, 3.3. Okay, then 2 and 3.7, 2 and 3.2, 4, 6 and 7. Like 2.5 and 5.2, 2.5 and 5.2. Then 3 and 8, then 3 and 8. So it's a cubic curve. Join the points now. So it will be a curve. Okay. By drawing a suitable line, um, find the roots of the equation. Alright. So your line is x cube upon 3 minus 2x plus 5. We'll have to make the same line. Why? Because we have to make a suitable straight line here. So this is x cube. We are going to make minus 1.5x. X cube upon 3 is equals to 1.5x minus 1. What do we want? X cube upon 3 minus 2x plus 5. Add minus 2x plus 5 to both the sides. X cube upon 3 minus 2x plus 5 to make it y. Always we do that. Minus 2x plus 5. So y is equals to minus 0.5x plus 4. We'll have to draw the equation. Minus half x plus 4. Y is equals to minus half x plus 4, as we have found few coordinates 0, 4 and 2 and 3 minus 2 and 5. 0, 4, 2 and 3 minus 2 and 5. Join the points. Okay. Now the points of intersection are, that is 0.6, and then you have 1.5, and you have minus 2.4. Minus 2.4, I think minus 2.4 is correct. Okay. Minus 2.4, 0.6 and 1.5. Okay. Question number 22. The length of a pencil is given 16 centimeter, correct to nearest centimeter. The length of the pen is 14.7 centimeter, correct to nearest millimeter. So millimeter converted into centimeters, right? So that will become, this is given 14.7. So that will be in a millimeter. If you want to change the value, the first one is 16 centimeter, right? So it is nearest centimeter means 0.5. 1 plus minus 1 upon 2. So 16 plus 1 upon 2 will give you the upper bound, minus 1 upon 2 will give you the lower bound, because it's nearest centimeter. So 1 is, it's the whole number. So 1 upon 2. Okay, so that's becoming, the upper bound is 16.5 and the lower bound is 15.5. And 14.7 centimeter and for nearest millimeters. So what do? You convert this 14.7 centimeter into millimeters. Centimeters is equals to 147 millimeters. 147 to nearest millimeters means, again you add and subtract 0.5 to get the upper and lower bound. So 147.5 millimeter and 146.5 millimeters. So in this question, our difference, so difference for our difference for the upper bound is will be the upper bound minus the lower bound. So 16.5, but lower bound is 146.5. They both should be in 1 unit. So 146.5 millimeter is 14.65 centimeters. So what do? 16.5 minus 14.65 and get your answer. 16.5 minus 14.65, that is 1.85, is your answer. The next part is expand and simplify. So we are going to simplify it. First of all, we will multiply the first two or the second two and then multiply. So I'm going to do x minus 2 and then 4x times x minus 5 plus 1 time x minus 5 and multiply x minus 2, 4x square minus 20x plus x minus 5, and then x minus 2 again. Simplify this. 4x square minus 20x plus x will be minus 19x minus 5, and then x into 4x square minus 19x minus 5 minus 2 times 4x square minus 19x minus 5. Okay, now what do you do? Multiply 4x cube minus 19x square minus 5x minus 8x square. 2 times 19 is 38, but will be positive. Minus and minus becomes positive and plus 10. 4x cube, and then it will be 19 and 8 27 minus 27x plus 38, and minus 5 is plus 33x, and then plus 10. This is your answer for this question. Okay, it's 3 marks question. Then afterwards you have a pyramid given in this question. Okay, ABCD is a rectangular base pyramid. AC and BD intersect at F. EF is perpendicular to FC. AD is 12, DC is 8, EC is 16. Write down the number of the planes of planes of symmetry of the pyramid. So rectangular base pyramid will have we know that the planes of symmetry, there are 2. Okay, now show that EF is 14.3 correct to 1 decimal place. EF. Alright, so we are looking at EF, which is the height of the pyramid. Okay, whenever for the height of the pyramid, we can see that it is here 12 and 8 are the base. Before we go to find out the height, we are going to take the base. Look at the base here, rectangular base. Find out what is the length of the diagonal. Okay, this will help us to find out, because whenever then we'll take this rectangle and then find out the height, because we'll need to find out the height, half of the diagonal. So we'll take this rectangular path. All right. If we just see the triangle ADC, 8 and 12 are the length and width. Okay, D, A and C. You will have AD is 12 and AC is 8, and AC will find out, that is the diagonal. Okay, so an AC square is equals to 8 square plus 12 square. 8 square plus 12 square, square root of 8 square plus 12 square, we are just finding out. Square root of 8 square plus 12 square, which is 14.42. Okay, now 14.42, it is the square root of 14.42, and then you'll have AC. Half of AC is divided by 2, that is 7.21. It means 7.21 is only this much. Okay, FCE 16, 7.21. We need to find out EF in the question. So in triangle EFC, you will have 16 square minus 7.25 square root. Okay, 16 square minus 7.21 square. Okay, 16 square minus 7.21 square, 14.28 means 14.3, which they are asking us to show. So that is equals to 14.3 centimeter shown. Now in the next part, calculate the angle between the line EC and the baseline ABCD. Okay, angle between EC and the baseline ABCD. Okay, so angle between, show that angle between, just look at the diagram. Angle between EC. So where is EC? We have this line EC. Angle between EC and the baseline. This is your baseline. Okay. Angle between EC and the baseline. So just take this triangle, the same one, EFC. We have already made before. EFC. You had 7.21 and 16 is there. 7.21 and 16 and 90 degree, and 14.3 is EF as well, which we have already found. 14.3, all the sides are there. You can apply to find out the angle over there. So look at this triangle. They are talking about this triangle. We are just taking this one. This is 14.3 also you can take, 7.21 also you can take. So for this question we can use the sine. This is your hypotenuse and it is your opposite side. So sine of the angle, sine theta, is equals to 14.3 upon 16, and theta is sine inverse 14.3 upon 16. Okay, so calculate the sine inverse 14.3 upon 16 and find your answer. Take your calculator, shift sine inverse 14.3 upon 16, bracket close, and your answer is 63.348, means 63.35. Yes, 63.35. 63.35 degrees. Alright, question number 25. The diagram shows a bowl in the shape of a frustum, in which you can see that it's not a cone. Calculate the volume of the bowl. So we just consider that it's like a cone, and if we have to find out the volume of this frustum, so it means that volume of the bigger cone minus the volume of the smaller cone. When we see the bigger cone, the radius is equals to 8 centimeter. Whenever we see the smaller cone, the radius is 6 centimeter. For example, the height is not given in this question. Let's say the height is capital H for the bigger cone, and wherever 9 is not, you know that 9 is not a height, so we can take the similarity over there. So if we just take the height is H, the capital H. Okay, so here capital R, you can take the similarity, the ratios are equal, so that is 8 over 6 is equals to, if we take for the smaller cone, that is easier. If we take the smaller cone, is the height is small h. Alright, for the bigger cone, the height will be 9 plus h, the total one 9 plus h, and the smaller cone is h. Now you cross multiply and find out the height, and that will give you the height of the cone, and you can easily find out the volume of the larger and the smaller cone. Cross multiply, then you will have 9 times 9 plus h times 6 is equals to 8h. 9 times 6. 6 times 9 is 54 plus 6h is equals to 8h. 6h plus 8h is equals to 54. Okay, sorry. This is 6h minus 8h is equals to minus 54, minus 2h is equals to minus 54, then h is equals to 54 upon 2, which is 27. 27 centimeter is the height of the smaller cone. Then height of the smaller cone is 27 centimeter. The height of the bigger cone is 9 plus 27, which is 36 centimeters. So volume of the larger cone minus volume of the smaller cone. Volume of the larger cone, okay, pi r square h minus pi. You can find out separately also, but it's easier to do like that. You can take out common also as well. It's up to you. 1 upon 3, 1 upon 3, because it's a cone. 1 upon 3 pi r square h minus r square h. 1 upon 3 pi, and then you can have 8 and 6. 8 square and 6 square, and the height is 36 and 27. 36 and 27. Okay. Okay. So now we are going to calculate. Sorry. Pi is in the numerator. Pi upon 3 also you can write down. So now calculate the bracket thing and then multiply by pi over 3. 8 square into 36 minus 6 square into 27. Okay. 8 square into 36 minus 6 square into 27. That is 1332. Okay. Pi times 1332 divided by 3. Okay. So that is times pi and then divided by 3. That is equals to 1394.867. 1394.867 is approximately equals to 1395. Okay, 1395. Alright, so this was your paper 2 specimen 2025, and had 25 questions with no calculator. Anything you want me to explain more, then you can ask me in the comment section. Please likes and subscribe and share. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.